Sagittarius, this is your reading for the week of August 18th. So right now, pick one of these crystals, and we have a reading for each. So take a moment and think about which reading is going to be for you. You can watch both, right? The message might be totally different, or it might be very similar. But whatever crystal you choose, that message is tailored for you, Sagittarius, for the week of August 18th. This is just a reminder. If you like the video, please take the time to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things to help the algorithm and the channel grow. I'd really appreciate it. So shout out to all my fellow Sages out there. Hope you're doing well. We will go ahead and start with the blue calcite. If you chose this crystal, this reading is for you, Sag. All right. So there's definitely an energy of like something new that you wanted to work on, something big that you want to work on, something like, definitely a wish. You have the Nine of Cups here, so we'll get to that in a second. So you're starting out with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, right? So the Ace of Pentacles is a brand new thing that you want to work towards, right? Something that, whatever this is, right? Like whatever you feel like something new that you want to work towards, this can be, in your job, in your profession, something that you make money with. It could be a hobby, anything. It could be learning something new, right? Something that you want to work towards, right? Which is going to lead you to a more balanced place with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a card of balance, right? So think about something new that you want to work on, something new that you've been thinking about, maybe researching. The Six of Pentacles is also a card of just, looking at the evidence, right? And giving your attention to what needs to be given attention to. So if there's something new that you want to start, this week of August 18th, Sagittarius, really, really dive into yourself. Take a look at how you're feeling about something new, a new project that you might want to start. Maybe, looking for another job. Maybe it's a new relationship, or maybe it's something, something that you're going to work towards that's going to leave you more balanced, that's going to make you understand more of what's going on in your life with the Six of Pentacles there. And then you have the Seven of Swords, right? So the Seven of Swords, he's stealing these swords from this army, right? So it's basically saying that, if this is something new that you're starting that's similar to something that you experienced in the past, it could be dating a new person. It could be a new job opportunity in your field, a new passion that you might have. If it's something similar to the past that was very conflicting for you, the Seven of Swords is saying that, you have the experience now to make this new opportunity much easier for you, right? So he's stealing the swords from this army so he doesn't have to go to war, right? So it's a card of just tactics. It's a card of, making challenges easier for you. So if you do know what you want to work on right now, but you're anticipating, the challenges of this new opportunity for you with that Ace of Pentacles, just know that you have what it takes to really not even have to to deal with potential challenges that you think might exist here with the Seven of Swords, because from your experience how to make new opportunities work better for you here with the Seven of Swords. And then you have the Nine of Cups, right? So it's like, this is the card that stands out to me. The Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment, right? It's a card of abundance. Like, this new opportunity might provide abundance to you, and you're still just thinking about how it might play out, or you're thinking about all the ways it can go, right? You're thinking that it might lead to something that is going to, be challenging for you with this Seven of Swords. But the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, right? So it's like this new opportunity that's being presented to you. It could be very powerful. It could be like a wish that's being granted for you, right? So the key to the Nine of Cups is, especially because this new opportunity has some potential challenges that you are anticipating, but you have you have a feeling, you have an idea that this new opportunity can lead to something really amazing with the Nine of Cups. So that's what you have to focus on. Don't focus on the challenges that are possible if you take on this new endeavor. Don't think about how it might leave you out of balance, right? It's with that Six of Pentacles. Just think about the potential, or think about like this opportunity can lead to something really, really great for you here. And then the energy that you need to take on, if you're going to choose to take on this opportunity, is the energy of the Nine of Cups, right? Like if you feel like this opportunity is going to be something that's worthwhile for you, head in this direction of something new that you're going to be working towards, a new opportunity that is being presented to you. Head into it with with the energy of abundance with this Nine of Cups. All right, so to clarify those four cards, nice. We have the High Priestess and the Chariot. So plain and simple, right? The High Priestess is about trusting your intuition. So, it's like I'm getting the feeling that you're getting the feeling from your intuition that this can be a powerful opportunity, but you're just a little bit reluctant about it, right? But trust your intuition. Trust those, those whispers that you get as Sagittarius. That's the power of Sagittarius, is like these whispers. Like if you haven't tapped into that Sagittarian energy yet, of like the whispers of intuition that you get in your quietest moments, like whatever you do to feel like totally calm and in a meditative space, the High Priestess is saying to trust your intuition, trust those whispers that you're getting. I'm getting the feeling that it's like you really want to do this with that Ace of Pentacles, right? But you might be a little reluctant. You might feel like this can disappoint you, right? But the Chariot showing up is saying that, if you choose to take on this opportunity, it could lead to victory, right? And I'm just the type of person where, especially if these are the two cards that are clarifying any opportunity that's being presented to you here, Sag, I'm just the type of person where it's like any opportunity that has a great potential for happiness, a new job, new friendships, new passions, right? And then any sort of reluctance that you have for whatever reason, I'm just the type of person to not pass on any opportunities, right? And I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a super Sagittarius in many ways, right? But it's like that's the way of Sag, right? It's like taking on new adventures and just doing it, without hesitation, without any fear. So any new opportunity that's presented to you, you have the powerful opportunity to be victorious, with this new thing that's being presented to you here. All right, if you chose the Black Obsidian for the Sagittarians out there, this is for you. All right. Kind of a similar, and this is one of those readings like I just did Gemini, and it's Gemini, right? It's the twins, and it's like it's one twin and the other twin. Gemini had like a totally different reading, and then a lot of these readings that I do are actually very similar, right? So if you chose the Black Obsidian, right, you're starting out with the Hermit, right? I don't know. Like, have you been in hermit mode? Have you been in hermit mode too much? Right? It's never good to be in hermit mode too much, but if you have been in hermit mode, think about how it served you, right? Like think about the power of being alone, right? Like that's one of the greatest gifts that we can have, is like really enjoying our time by ourselves. If you can enjoy time by yourself, then spending time with others is even better, right? And the whole story of the hermit is that he's climbed to the top of the mountain, he's isolated himself, and he's gained enlightenment in this lantern. Right now, the key to that is like if you have been spending time with yourself and you have, become more powerful from alone time, any opportunity that you have to shine your light, right? And it's like it's really important for Sagittarius to get back to Sagittarian nature, right? Like that happy I'm reminding myself this all the time, right? Like I have a lot of Scorpio Aquarius energy, so I'm like very stoic and aloof in many ways, but it's like I have tons of Sag energy, and Sag energy is that golden retriever energy. So if you've been taking time by yourself in hermit mode, it's time to get out of hermit mode and really shine your light on everyone. Shine that beautiful Sagittarian golden retriever energy on everyone. Make people laugh, have fun, show people how to have fun. That's the power of Sagittarius, right? So if you've been spending time in hermit mode, it's time to get out of hermit mode. And I have the feeling that this group that chose the Black Obsidian, and I'm in this group of Sagittarians, I've been in a lot of hermit mode at times this summer, right? But when I do go out, I love it, and it's fun, and I'm drawing upon this Sagittarius energy, right? So with the hermit, you have the devil. So the devil is just asking you to take a look at, toxic energy in yourself, in your life, free yourself from that toxic energy, right? You might need to be careful about toxic people in your life. And with the hermit here, it's saying you have to keep a distance from those toxic people in your life, right? So, you know, I mean, this reading is kind of going in all types of different directions for this group. Now you have the Seven of Cups with the Five of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is being spoiled for choice, right? It's overanalyzing your life, which is very much a Sagittarian thing, right? Like, one thing that Sag definitely needs to learn, I'm reminding myself as a Sagittarius, one thing Sag needs to learn is to like not be so trapped in your mind and above your body, right? Like not to float above your body, not to be stuck in this analysis paralysis, right? So maybe that's what you've been experiencing here with this hermit mode, right? And maybe reflecting upon toxic energies in your life, right? The Seven of Cups is being spoiled for choice, right? So maybe you have options right now when it comes to anything, options in work, options in passions, options in dating, right? But the key to the Seven of Cups is just getting out of your head and not thinking so much and just picking one of those cups, right? Because you don't know until you find out, right? That was definitely the message in the beginning for the first group, right? Like you just, if there's a new opportunity for you, or if you have many opportunities being presented to you, it's really important to pick one at some point, right? And then the Five of Cups is definitely going hand in hand with the Seven of Cups, right? Maybe these opportunities, similar opportunities, have disappointed you in the past, right? And the story of the Five of Cups is, he is grieving the loss of his love of wine, right? So he's just focusing on what he's lost. He's focusing on opportunities that have disappointed him, right? But really, it's really a card of changing your perspective, right? Because instead of focusing on the losses in your life, instead of focusing on the disappointments in your life, you have these two cups behind you, right? These two cups could be the Two of Cups, right? It could be a perfect match. Like a new opportunity could be a perfect match for you, not just in romance, but it's like if you just turn around and practice gratitude and not focus on the disappointments, you'll see these two cups, and then you will be able to get to this bridge and this castle, which will lead you to a very powerful, place of happiness. So it's a card of gratitude. All right, so the two cards that are going to clarify this, you got the devil again, right? So, and you have the Six of Cups, right? So the devil showing up twice means you could be dealing with a Capricorn, right? The devil is Capricorn, but the devil showing up twice is asking you to focus on the toxic energy in yourself, the toxic energy in your life. How can you create boundaries with toxic, people, or how can you create boundaries with the toxic behaviors in yourself, right? And in my head right now, trust me, I have been meditating on the devil. So I am going to take this advice because I've been dealing with my own devils and my own demons, right? But then you have the Six of Cups, like the Six of Cups is one of my favorite cards. The Six of Cups could be a card of nostalgia. So maybe you're thinking about past devils in your life, right? That you've been learning from. Maybe you've been like processing a lot of people who are toxic in your life. Maybe these people are still in your life with the devil showing up twice here, right? So you're maybe thinking about toxic people from the past that are no longer in your life, or toxic people that you're gonna have to be dealing with, right? The Six of Cups in this particular place with the devil is saying that, like what I was saying earlier, the key to it is having a childlike energy, right? If you have devils in your life that you have to deal with at work, anywhere else, like, don't take it so seriously with them. Act like a kid. Be like a kid. Don't engage. Right? Avoid them. Just be your happy-go-lucky self as your Sagittarius self. And the Six of Cups. The power of the Six of Cups is a childlike energy. Right? The Six of Cups is also a soulmate card. So if this is about love, right? Maybe one of those cups could be a soulmate. right? So if this is for those of you Sagittarians that are, in any sort of romantic situation, you're thinking about your options, right? That Seven of Cups is saying that one of those cups could be a soulmate, right? But you have to recognize the devil in them, the devil in yourself, right? Because you don't want to choose an option that could be a soulmate, right, from a place of your own toxic devil energy. So you got to like do your best to just live with that energy in a much better way. Whoa. Heavy reading so far. So good luck to all my fellow Sages out there. Thank you for watching and have a good third week of August. Peace.